Dadvastator, young guys like to max. Oh, we're talking about lifting here. Like to max because they haven't been injured and old. When Nash was young, he respected the max. We all do. I'm 51, post triple bypass, and my friends, I don't max. I would if I was a crazed youngster, though. Maxing is super cool when we are young. Just think it over. Any truth to this?
No, there's nothing to think over. If That's why I've got gray hair now. I have wisdom. It took me a while to get that.
Right.
Fuck, I wouldn't even have touched I wouldn't have touched a flat bench. I would have never flat benched.
This came up last week too. That you
Yeah,
said
I
the
would
incline
never have
versus the
flat
flat bench.
benched. Why? And I never. It's just I would have done so much more probably dumbbell work. Man, if I would have done dumbbell before you fuck your shoulders up and everything fucking balances.
But the flat bench, I don't know. I feel like when I was in high school, and like that's what was in the gym. I don't know if there was an incline
Yeah, in
bench. Was there?
fucking 1930, they had the fucking band that went running around, went around your waist. You turned it on and it wiggled your fat ass.
The
I
weight
mean,
loss gimmick. Yeah.
right. I mean, fuck.
We've come so far, is what Kevin's saying in all
I
respects.
still think this when Arthur Jones came out with that original line of Nautilus, where everything was compound, like it was you did leg extensions, then you pulled down. You never got up. From that seat, you pulled down the leg pads and you did leg presses. And if you did it the way Arthur Jones, you would have done the uh, leg extensions to positive and negative failure, and then you would have went and pushed and done the same thing. And that's it. One set, and you were done with the machine. And there, we used to, and we had that at Tennessee. We had that whole complete set, and that's we weren't allowed to use free weights. So my freshman year, I just trained on that.
Mm.
But I got strong as fuck on that stuff.
Ed Jones. Who is this? Edward Jones. Who did you say that? You dropped the name before.
Well, now it's oh fuck, Arthur Jones.
Arthur Jones. All right. Joe Weider's the only name I would
He was
recognize from
I'm
Calderon.
almost positive Arthur Jones was originally like the county seat of Volusia County, where I live, is DeLand. I'm pretty sure that Arthur Jones is from DeLand that came up with Nautilus.
Wow.
Really eccentric. I think he had like some rare animals over at his crib.
Now the Nautilus is like the pulley system, right?
It
For
was
lack of a better
chain
term.
driven. The originals were chain driven,
Okay.
and it was all selectorized. It was weight plates, like slabs of plates, look like gold
Right,
bricks.
and you move the pin.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Was
yeah.
that the first break from free weights? The first system was a Nautilus
I think that
system?
was the first. I think there was homemade shit like Vince Garanda or whatever his name is that was out in Hollywood. Like he had made some different things like moon benches and shit like that. Stretch it like to stretch your rib cage. Like he had his like they started with that isometrics with Charles Atlas. That was like the first. Then Weider came along. Then Weider came with the progressive resistance training, and modern day bodybuilding was kind of born out of that. But I think the first machines, because there were like universal type machines that every gym, every high school had. That universal that had the lap pull down that there was no seat. You just sat on the floor and your buddy dug his fucking hands in your fucking traps as you did pull
So you didn't
downs.
fly up when you were, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just fucking horse. Then as you got older and you realized that you were compressing the guy's nerves in his neck, you did like this Indian scissor hold to kind of hold them down, and you kind of held them down by their weight, you know, from
Yeah.
behind, you know. So
Stung by a bee yesterday. When's the last
that
time
was
you were
that was
stung by
back
a fucking
when
bee?
the on the universal bench, it was a big deal. Like when you could, with your ass flat on the bench 220, because 220 was the stack, brother. That's what this guy's referring to about with the maxing and all that. That's such a. I mean, that's you're not gonna hurt yourself doing that.